This is a video on how to use the text box tools and other tools to fill out your TRF. And so the first thing, the top section of your TRF, you see where I have my name and all this other various things filled out. You use the text box tool for that. I'm going to erase my name and then put it back in. So I'm going to choose text box. I'm going to click. It'll pop up a text box, and then you just start typing. And you do the same thing for all those various things at the top. And for this practice one, make sure that you are putting geometry, because this is a geometry question that we're going to be using. Okay, scrolling down a little bit, you will see here that I use the text box tool to fill in a topic question, actually an essential question from math class. How can you use given supplementary and complementary angles to figure out missing angles? And so you can use the text box tool in yours to fill that part in. And the same thing goes for the initial question box. Use the text box tool to fill in both of these, and just do them word for word, and use the tools in Kami to do that. I'm going to redo the drawing over there. I need to erase it first so that I can show you how to do that real quick. And so I am going to use shapes, and I'm going to use the line tool, and then draw that first line, then the second line, and then this third line here. Got this triangle here. Then I'm going to put in my numbers. It was I better look on the back here. 129 and 138. There we go. I'm going to use the text box tool, and I'm going to put in 139 for that angle, and 128 for that angle, and then for this one, that's angle A. And I'm not going to use the curved things for the angles, simply because I just don't have a lot of time when I do videos. I have a 5-minute maximum. Scrolling down to key academic vocabulary and definitions, you can see I defined triangle, a geometric figure with 3 sides, and I defined angle, space between 2 intersecting lines. Use the text box tool for that. Make sure you get definitions in your TRF, because of these 4 points here, 3 of them are for the definitions. Only 1 point is for the 2 words. What I know about my question, and I put 2 things here, what I know about. I'll leave it up to you to read those as you're typing them into yours. Continuing down, I have 2 things that I need to do here. I need to show my thinking, and I need to show the steps that I actually did in words. And so what you want to do is, first, you need to get your things labeled. And so I use text boxes here to label this side as my thinking, and then this side as steps. And to draw the vertical line, just use the line tool under shapes, and you get that. And so you'll see the thinking that I wrote in terms of trying to solve that. And then I got to this step and said, oh, I'm confused. This is my point of confusion. And then the actual things that I did over here, I wrote out in words what I did. You can see, like number 2, I solved for the second supplementary angle that was missing in the triangle. And then after you get that part, we finally get a point of confusion question, or a POC. And you can see here, my question is that I'm going to take to tutorial. When you have 2 angles given within a triangle, how do you solve for the third missing one? And that's what I'm going to get help when I actually go to my tutorial session. And so you use all these different Kami tools to get the TRF filled out. And when you're done, you hit the submit button within Kami, which will be somewhere over in here for you. I don't see it because I'm in teacher mode. But that's really it.